What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and here's my next episode of Joe Winko Talk. So, it's been a while since I done a new episode of Joe Winko Talk, and I just wanted to do a quick episode of Joe Winko Talk that wasn't too complicated or anything, but this one will be interesting because it's going to be about a video that I did a really long time ago. It's going to be explaining a video that I did a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, just by a few months. And not sure if you guys remember it, but it was my Magic Runestone video from January of 2021. The one where I had the face drawn on the stone and I was whispering to it. I'll have the link to it in the pinned comments. A lot of people were wondering exactly what I was doing in that video, and I'm going to be explaining it to you right now, exactly what a magic runestone is. So as you guys all know, I absolutely love to go on road trips, and I absolutely love adventure, and I always want to get away, as you guys should know by now. There's actually a lot of places that I've been wanting to road trip to. However, I don't have a car at all, so I always have to find a way to get away somehow. And every now and then I actually do, but it just gets really complicated, really. Also, recently I've kind of got into witchcraft and supernatural stuff. It may surprise you, but it's just recently that I've gotten into that. I haven't really been dabbling with that stuff always. I remember I posted on this one witchcraft group on Facebook. I was typing in how much I hate being at home all the time and how much I've been wanting to get away from Florida. And then one of the witches commented on my post and they recommend I do this. They told me to draw a face on a stone and have rune symbols sketched on the back of it. Rune symbols representing safety, protection, and adventure. And that's exactly what I ended up doing. I got in touch with my grandmother and I asked her to order me a bunch of stones from Etsy. And she did, and I had a whole bunch of Sharpie markers. So I drew a face on one of them, and now I drew a face on another one. Here it is right here, my magic runestone. And here are the symbols on the back of it. So I'm going to be explaining exactly how this works and how the witch told me it works. Basically, anyone who has a stone and has stuff to draw faces on it with and draw symbols on it with can do this. I honestly recommend doing it with a flat stone because it's easier. You draw a face on the stone, and on the other side of the stone, you draw rune symbols that represent protection and travel and safety and adventure. And basically what you do with this is you carry it around in your pocket everywhere, and whenever you want to get away, you just whisper to it the places you want to go and the places you want to go to. For this one, I've been whispering that I wanted to get away to Jackson, Mississippi, and Biloxi, Mississippi, and Tupelo, Mississippi. And the thing is, once I actually get there, what I'm supposed to do with this is I'm supposed to leave it at the location that I wanted to visit, and then I'm just supposed to leave it there and then make another one for when I want to go someplace else. That's basically how it works. I'm not 100% sure if it actually works in real life, but the key is you have to believe in it, really. And I also figured that it was worth a shot, too. So that's what I've been doing with it. I've been carrying it around with me everywhere and whispering to it over and over again the places I've been wanting to go to. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but it's fun to believe in, really. Especially with my autism mind, as you guys all know, so it was worth a shot, that's what I thought. This is actually a different stone from the one I had earlier. The one I had earlier had brown eyes on it, and it still had the same symbols on the back. What I ended up doing with that one is I ended up leaving it by the Welcome to Pasco County sign because I wanted to go back there and take selfies by that sign. I also did a video up there, but I haven't finished editing that yet, but I will be getting to it soon. Now, let me explain the symbols on the back of it. This top symbol, right here, represents safe adventures. The bottom symbol represents protection. I thought it was really interesting since I never really knew much about rune symbols. Apparently they're supposed to be magic and have some magic charm to them. But the rune symbols actually originated from the 16th century, either the 16th or the 15th century, from German tribes in Europe. But eventually the Scandinavians picked up on them and they started being used all over Europe. There's actually a whole bunch of rune symbols with different meanings to them. And here they all are right here. Well, this isn't all of them. There's actually a lot more. But I thought it was really interesting. So that's basically it. That's basically what my magic runestone is about and what it means and everything. I just whisper to it whenever I want to get away, and eventually it's supposed to take me there. This is only my second runestone I ever created. I actually have a whole bunch of small little stones like this that I haven't drawn faces on yet, but I really only make one at a time. I plan on leaving these at every single place that I wanted to visit when I actually get there. So if you end up finding a stone like this somewhere with a face drawn on it and with symbols on the back of it, it's most likely mine, or whoever else created one, really. I never found a stone like this anywhere before, but I'm pretty sure whoever finds it would think it was interesting. I'm not exactly sure that they could be used again and reused over and over again, but I'm pretty sure that they actually can. It'd be pretty interesting to see how far this thing would actually go. But anyhow, what do you guys all think of this? Does it interest you? Have you ever created a magic runestone like this before? And do you think that they actually work? Let me know in the comments. I would love to see what you guys think of this, really. I mean, it shouldn't surprise you guys very much that I actually believe in this stuff and that I'm actually trying this out and everything. I mean, if you guys been watching me long enough. But I thought it was really interesting, and it's a fun thing to believe in, too. I remember I showed this thing to a couple people, and they thought the face that I drawn on it looked really cute. It made me laugh whenever they said that. So that's basically it for this episode of Joe Winko Talk. Please let me know what you guys thought of this episode. And don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So that's it. Peace out, people.